Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the BankFirst team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a BankFirst nearby. Let BankFirst put together a winning game plan for you. BankFirst, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Clink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Clink Supermarket in Hobart. Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a fourth-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554. Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Edward Jones financial advisor. The problem with trying to time the market is you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market has historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Evetts Drug in Cordell has served Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evetts and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evetts Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evetts Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evetts and staff at Evetts Drug in Cordell.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Energy efficiency means you are using less energy to do the same jobs, reducing your home energy waste and saving money. Here are some top tips to help you save energy and be more efficient. Change your light bulbs to LEDs, wash your clothes in cold water, clean or replace all filters in your home regularly, use your microwave instead of your stove when cooking, and defrost your refrigerator and freezer regularly. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
All right, well, good afternoon, sports fans. Chad Fox here. We've got the authorities up here sitting next to us. Mr. George Hoyle makes sure I've got security staff guarding the door, and we're getting set for some softball. We see some rain up northwest. A slight chance of rain yet this afternoon here in Hobart. We are at the Bronze Softball Complex. We're on the north field, and we're about to take on the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Hobart Lady Bearcats have had a busy start to their season. Had a very good Maggie Walker tournament, and just a stacked tournament with outstanding teams. Hobart defeating Anadarko, Sentinel, Snyder, and Shattuck. Losing to Elk City by a run. Navajo, they have got to be one of the teams to win the whole state championship in Class 2A. And we're in 2A, or are we at 3A? Do you remember? We're in 2A, so they're in A. So Navajo, very good team. Hobart losing to Navajo, and came back to defeat Shattuck on Saturday. So a busy Saturday. It was a late night for the players and coaches. They got rained out on Friday, so crammed everything in on Saturday. So we're set to go here. And the first pitch is low. At the plate is Abby Preby, the third baseman. Ramsey King will follow the shortstop, and Jalen Todd after that. There is a ball, 2-0 count. And pitching is Funkhauser, J.C. Funkhauser in the circle. Called strike, and it's 2-1 to Abby Preby. And Cordell, a tough start to their season, winless on the year, losing to Walters a couple of times and Sayre a couple of times, then Shattuck here in Hobart. They have already lost a couple of times in district play, and that is a ball. So ball 4, leadoff walk up by J.C. Funkhauser. Let's set the rest of your defense. Behind the plate, Reese Porter is the battery mate for Funkhauser. The corners are in. Minard is at first base. Her mama's Hebensberger. And there's a bunt attempt foul. And let's see here. There at third base is Jaden Bowen. Shortstop, of course, Abby Simmons. And second baseman on the infield is Addie Heglin. Left field is Megley Talley. There's a bunt attempt again fouled off, and it's 0-2 to Ramsey King. Center fielder is Carissa Smith, and in right field is Hallie Carney. Underway here, Black Pants and the Great Tops. Glad to have you along. We're on line here, oksports.tv, and there's a swing and a miss. We will attempt to set up everything and join radio here in just a moment. Let's see here. We got to Gavin with George Hoyle, and again, first game of the year. Here is a pop-up on the infield. Addie is there. Camp's underneath it for out number 2. Runner at second base with 2 away. And let's again attempt. We'll get caught up on the scoreboard in just a moment here. Glad to have you along. Pitch is high. And that is Tatum King, the pitcher for Cordell. Popped foul near us, and it's 1-1 to Tatum King. Runner at second base in Abby Preby. And again, we will join radio and just momentarily low and inside for a ball and a 2-1 count to Tatum King. Ground ball hit right to Abby Simmons. Steps and throws for out number 3. So a runner left on for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. No runs and no hits. No errors. We go to the bottom of the first. Hobart up to bat whenever we come back. This is Hobart and Cordell softball here on the Fox Radio Network.
Justin Krieger is your AFR insurance agent in Hobart. He wants your business. Home and auto. Check with Justin and get a quote. He'll save you money. AFR offers competitive rates. Justin offers personal service that you will appreciate. Justin also offers farm owner policies, crop insurance, life insurance. For insurance, American Farmers and Ranchers. AFR is a proven and strong company. Justin Krieger is your hometown agent. Call today, 580-726-3076, or come see Justin Krieger, your hometown AFR agent in Hobart. Listen, friends, when you need tires, you need to come to Hobart and Parts Plus. Several quality brands to choose from, all at low, low prices. Get your oil changed at Parts Plus. All kinds of auto repair. Get it done right the very first time. You'll find a complete line of auto parts and parts for tractors and trucks and so much more. And they have large storage units at Parts Plus. The selection, the service, and always low prices and great service. Friendly folks to deal with at Parts Plus. South Hobart, Highway 9. Come see us at Parts Plus. American Standard, a name you can trust. And Shelburne Heating and Air is the American Standard dealer in Hobart, Oklahoma. American Standard home cooling and heating systems are expertly installed and serviced by Jim and Justin Shelburne. Efficient systems. Friends, it just costs less to cool and heat your home with American Standard. The best in sales and service always. From Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart, Jim and Justin Shelburne. Phone 580-726-3338.
All right, welcome back to Bronze Softball Complex here in Hobart on Highway 183. Bottom of the first we go. No score between Hobart and Cordell. And let's get you the lineup here for the Lady Bearcats. Leading things off will be left fielder Megley Talley. Shortstop Abby Simmons will bat second. Reese Porter, the catcher, will bat third. Alexis Meinert, the first baseman, fourth. Jayden Bowen, fifth. Third baseman J.C. Funkhauser, the pitcher, sixth. Carissa Smith, the center fielder, seventh. And the designated player will be Faith Funkhauser. She'll bat eighth. Addie Heglin will round out the lineup. The second baseman for Coach Richard Carney, the 6-2 Lady Bearcats. There's a take, and it's 1-0 to Megley Talley. No score, bottom of the first, just underway. Hobart and Cordell. Hobart again 6-2 on the year. Coming off a very busy weekend. Bunch of games crammed in 2 days. A bunt attempt is fouled off, and it's 1-1 to Megley. Played 7 games in 2 days. That's a busy schedule. Again, the rain forced everything to Saturday from Friday. And Coach Carney's not going to shy away from a game, Mr. Hoyle, and he's going to play. And so got as many as he could in on Saturday. The 1-1 pitch, a slap, ground ball is going to be hit off the glove of the first baseman, and Megley Talley's at first base. A leadoff single here in the bottom of the first inning. No score between Hobart and Cordell. Lady Bearcats have a base runner in Megley Talley. Pitched, Abby Simmons is high for a ball. I got our scoreboard fired up now, and no score. Bottom of the first inning, Hobart and Cordell. Lady Blue Devils, Lady Bearcats, junior high team. Hobart and Cordell playing each other on the south field. That hits the leg of Abby Simmons. So Hobart has runners at first and second with nobody out. And the powerful Reese Porter, the catcher, will step in for Hobart. Here's the pitch to Reese. Off speed in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 to Porter. Simmons at first base. Talley second base. Porter at the plate. Here's the 0-1 off speed, and that's slapped down the third base line. Well, one hop to the wall. That'll score 2 easily. And Reese going for a stand-up 2 RBI triple to get this one going. It's 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Nothing. Hobart on top. Brings up Meinert for the Hobart Lady Cats. Here's the pitch. Fouled up. George is going to get it. Can't quite. And it's a strike. And it's 0-1 to Lexi Meinert. Again, Hobart 6-2 on the year. Cordell 0-5 on the campaign. A young team. Low in numbers. This is popped up. And that is going to be fair. No, foul. We're blocked by the top of the dugout. So it is 0-2 to Meinert with Porter at second base. Again, Reese had the 2 RBIs, and it's 2-0 Hobart on top. 0-2 count to Meinert. Here's the pitch. It's high. Gets away from the catcher. Reese will score. It's 3-0. Hobart on top. And 1-2 count to Lexi Meinert. Glad to have you along online, Facebook and YouTube, oksports.tv, or in the midst of a downsize of the radio station, working on some stuff to get everything hooked up with radio. But glad to have you along here online. Here is another one fouled back, and the count remains 1-2 to Meinert. Jaden Bowen is on deck for Hobart. Here's the pitch. Hit hard into right center field. That will drop. And rounding second base, going in for a triple, is Meinert. All right, there's an RBI for Jaden Bowen. That scores Meinert, so it is 4-0. Hobart on top here in the bottom of the first inning. Here's the pitch in the dirt, and that's J.C. Funkhauser. So a 1-0 count to J.C. with Bowen at first base. 4-0 your score. And the pitch. Good take, and it's high, ball 2-0 count. Carissa Smith is on deck for the Lady Cats. Again, pitching is Tatum King for Cordell. Here's the pitch. It's high for ball 3. So a 3-0 count to JC. Jaden takes second base. So Bowen at second base. There's my man, right? You're fine. You're fine right there. Yeah, you're fine. There's Cordell. Cordell showed up. There's a walk given up. And that'll get Bowen to third base and JC at first base. Dudley, how are you, sir?
Doing great.
I sweat more whenever I sit next to law enforcement.
Why didn't you turn on the air conditioner?
Yeah, I know, right?
Turn it on.
I got a good old south wind. There's a bunt attempt, a miss by Carissa, and it's 0-1 to Smith.
I'll keep y'all separated.
Runners at get that thing on, Dudley. George declined, so
You probably don't abuse him as much as you abuse me.
I
then,
know,
so.
right?
He does, yeah.
Oh, Dudley, how are you, sir?
Doing great, doing great.
All right, 4-0 Hobart on top. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Runners at second and third with nobody out. Young team here from Cordell and trying to find their footing. Hobart coming off a busy weekend. That one slapped foul.
I would like the third baseman to have caught that one. So
Yep. Third baseman Abby Preby.
playing pretty deep over there on third base, though. So some of them are hard to get to.
Here's the pitch. Is low.
Gets away.
And
Banner.
yeah, Bowen will score. And I'll move up Funkhauser to second base. It's 5-0. That's Faith Funkhauser at the plate. Addie Heglin is on deck.
Is this the 5:30 game you told me about?
Well, you know what, Dudley? I now that I mentioned it, it was when I text Coach Carney. He said no, 4:30 because the junior high is going to play on the other field. They sometimes have the junior high play first and then high school, but I guess they had enough officials.
Probably want to start it early. He didn't want to be out here till 1 o'clock.
Yeah, they were out late Saturday. Dudley Hobart had crammed in a bunch of games, and they finished at about midnight on Saturday. That one's low and outside, so a count is full to Faith. There is runners at second and third with nobody out. 5 runs across in the bottom of the first inning. Conference game, district game here for these two teams. Here's the payoff pitch. It's going to be slapped into right field. That'll score 2 more runs, and it's going to be 7-0. Hobart is on top, and that'll bring up Addie Heglin. So, yes, I do apologize. I failed to inform my partner. I'm like, Dudley never shows up like this. He must have had a flat or something.
No, I'm just following my leader's guide right here. Said, how about a 5:30 game? Yeah, that'll work. I've been taking it nice and easy all afternoon. I got plenty of time. I'm still early for a 5:30 game. So, but I know how Carney is. He'll trade on you in just 2 seconds flat now. So.
He wants to get him in. Yeah,
It's just cloudy. If you're up towards Logan, that area, you might get sprinkled, but it might take a while if it gets down here.
Yeah, that's what George was saying. It's just kind of parked up there, just not moving very much. 1-0 count to Addie Heglin. Runner at second base, 7-0. I'm glad to have you along. We're just online for this one. We're still working out some kinks here, Dudley. We have our studios are all over the place.
Well, you've probably been on vacation.
I wish. I have not had not one day off. Daggone it. That one's low. That'll move the runner over to third. So Faith is at third. Addie at the plate. 2-0 count to Heglin.
But your timing was excellent yesterday when you texted me, because I told the wife, I said, you know what's amazing? I haven't heard from Chad all summer long.
Day before.
And I said,
I am
I'm
the
not going to call
procrastinator.
him. I'm not going to text him because I always start worrying about stuff. And then 30 minutes later, here you are texting away. And I went, okay.
Yeah, hit in.
That's a well-hit ball.
Yep, that'll get past center fielder, rather. And rounding second, Addie will go to
send her?
Third. Yeah, he will
He's
do that.
Send her.
And that will make it to 8. Still 7.
10 runs an inning or what?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought everybody came off the field. Okay.
No. I was going to say, no, maybe in tournament play, but to this regular season conference play, I think you have to play 4? 3. Okay, 3. Popped up, and that'll drop into right field. So Megley will go to second base. 9-0. Hobart is on top. Yeah. So 9-0. Hobart is on top. Bottom of the first inning.
Oh, you just brought Cordell up here for a thump team, right? So
no. I'm glad Cordell has numbers and playing softball.
Yeah,
there was.
We've missed it a couple of years.
Yeah, that's hitting the center field. That'll put Megley at the plate and score Hurd, another RBI for Hobart.
He's going to score.
Yeah, 10-0. So Hobart's batted around here We are at Reese for the second time in the bottom of the first. It's 10-0. Hobart is on top. Yeah, need to talk about, too, football. We got, well, there's low numbers everywhere, Dudley. I mean, Hobart has low numbers. What's Cordell? we don't need anybody hurt.
I don't know what yours is, but ours are lower than that. So
yeah.
No, we had a good meet the players the other night. Safe. Oh, okay. We had a good meet the players on Thursday night, and we've got 18 players.
Wow.
From Cordell. So
Okay.
4 of them are freshmen, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you, Cindy Banks. It's just that you had a birthday, and you can't remember what day it is anyway. She's worried about me being late, so you know.
Cindy, Dudley was not late. He was told 5:30, and I was told a couple of hours ago 4:30. So.
I'm extremely early on my schedule.
Early. Yeah, so. He is never late.
But she had a birthday the other day, so you really can't. She's not accountable for much right now, so. But we won't tell anybody.
Okay.
That, so.
All right.
If you turn on my headsets, I could hear you better.
Can you hear? How about this? No, you were.
I can't
you're on mic too.
I got a mic, I guess, but I can't hear anything on the headsets. So I know you sabotaged the headsets, right?
No,
so,
I don't
oh,
think so.
I hear you now.
You
Keep
do?
talking.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now. So.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You just turn on the volume of my headset, so I'm just sitting here in the dark like usual. So.
Fox radio operation. We got to hold cords above our heads and all such as that. All right, that pitch is high for a ball. That is Lexi Meinert, first baseman at first base. It is 10-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Hobart and Cordell. Hobart 6-2. Cordell 0-5. But again, we got coach has got herself a team, and they just need to play. Just got to play
And these early games, they're good experience and stuff, and I've had a lot of coaches say, you play into shape, you play into condition. Oh, that got away from your shortstop.
Yeah, that scores Abby, moves Reese to third, and Minert hustles to second. 11-0, brings up Jaden Bowen.
That's good awareness on your base running right there. So it depends on where they throw it, take off, and keep going. You can get another base out of it.
Coach Carney's got a good season team this year. Most everyone coming back from last year's campaign. Ran into a buzzsaw. That score Navajo Lady Indians beat Hobart 15-5 over the weekend. So Navajo has really got a good team, and they've got to be one of the favorites to win the state tournament in Class A. But a couple of pitches low to Jaden Bowen.
Can they recruit down there? I thought recruiting was illegal. So I know they don't do it. There's no coaches that do that. But
the way that's a hard hit ball center field. That'll score 1 run and makes it 12-0. Well, with college paying everybody, I'm not even sure if what the rules are.
Changes so rapidly. Where's that one kid that I heard that he skipped his senior year so he can go to Ohio and play up there because he can make money up there.
Oh, yeah.
And some kid down in Dallas, Texas area, he skipped his senior year in high school.
Shelly got on to me because I have not been updating the score. This is our first game. I mean, normally our last game is just as bad, but give us a break.
Now, Shelly, if it was a Cordell team, I wouldn't be saying it either yet. Has Cordell got to bat? Did you say we're in the bottom? Or?
Bottom, where? Yeah.
Okay, so Cordell's already batted, and it's 13-0 right here, so I can promote that.
Okay, we got the scoreboard updated. Okay. Yeah. All right, so 1-1 count to J.C. Funkhauser, the second time here in the inning. It's 13-0. Hobart is on top here. The Cordell Lady Blue Devils pitches high. Jaden Bowen's at second base. And
see, if you just listen to us, you don't have to look at the scoreboard or anything. We'll keep you updated from top to bottom right here. So.
Oh, boy. 2-1 count. I'm in mid-season form here. This is going to be caught by the second baseman for out number 1.
See, I don't even have a roster. I can't call you names on the infield.
Well, you're going to have to.
I can read this hen scratch. You're no help now, so
hey, that's
I had a good excuse now. So.
That's Coach's scratch there. So let's go ahead and take a quick break. We'll come back to Bronze Softball Complex after this.
At
At Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats in Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken. Meat packs for every budget and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Okay, we're back. Chad, Dudley, George, 13-0. Hobart on top. Pitch is low and outside. That is Carissa Smith batting from the left side. And there's one away. We're batting here in the bottom of the first inning. Hobart has scored a bunch. There's a slapper, slow roller, and Carissa beats it out. Jaden stays at second base. So runners at first and second with one out.
Third baseman did a good job bringing it up, but then there's too late to make a throw on it, so wisely held on to it. So
brings up Faith Funkhauser, again also from the left side. A running slap into right field. That'll drop, and that'll score Bowen. And Carissa goes to third, and it's now 14-0. Runners at first and third.
See, we had a good meet the players on Thursday night, and I recognize some of the players right here from Cordell as they're on the cheerleading also. So
Okay.
These girls are, even Hobart I know, are multi-talented, and they'll do everything for the team.
Extracurricular activities. Fouled back, and it's 0-1 to Addie Hagelin.
So I started to call you and harass you and see if you wanted to donate to the fundraiser on Thursday night.
Oh, my goodness.
Aren't you glad you missed that call? So.
We got in the program. We got a call from the staff of, I got Dudley's name in the football program.
Ooh.
That one hits the base, and that's going to be fair. Base is in fair territory, so that scores another run. It's 14-15. I think it's 15.
Can we get run ruled in the first inning? I think we got to play 4. So.
Well, George says 3.
3, okay.
Okay, we got to play 3, so we got to get 9 outs. We got to find
or
out.
There's a time limit, too.
I don't know.
1:30 getting this inning done.
That's slapped into right field. And Hobart, again, bats stay hot. It's going to be 16-0. And I think Richard now going to really put the brakes on the base running here. 16-0. Bottom of the first inning. Brings up Abby Simmons with one away. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Picked up. Second baseman over to first. There's 2 away. So second baseman's made 2 put-outs here. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. 16-0 in the bottom of the first. Brings up Reese Porter. Woo! That almost hit Addie.
That was foul ball. That was a hard hit ball down the third base line. So.
Yeah, she was in foul territory. If she would have got hit in fair territory, she would have been out.
Coach is explaining to her stay away from the line over there. So.
That one's low for a ball. So a 1-1 count to Reese. 2 away. Bottom of the first pitch. It's fouled back, and it's 1-2 to Reese Porter. And that's Tatum King pitching for the Lady Blue Devils. Did you ever get on the lake in Texoma this summer, Dudley?
No, I've been down there several times because I think I've divested myself of that property.
That's right. That's thrown
throwaways.
over the first baseman. That'll score 2 more runs. It was a ground ball hit to Preby and just overthrew at first base, and that will make it 18.
Racking them up, rolling them around the bases here. So,
I'll say Mr. Hoyle is in charge of pretty much every lake this side of I-40. So, not Texas. I was going to say, I knew that.
We're
I
on
knew
the
that.
other side. That's on the east side of the lake. So 35. So,
Kind of, yeah. That's a big one. That is hit into left field.
These Hobart bats are smoking it now.
Yeah. Runners at first and second with 2 away. It's 18-0.
Makes me think if I got up there at the bat, but I guarantee she'd strike me out on about 3 pitches. So.
Yeah, no, they're so close and throw it so hard. I couldn't see it.
45 feet. So
Yep. Pitch is high for a ball.
Did they ever change that rule in baseball where they're going to move it back 6 inches or something?
They're talking about all kinds of stuff. They're just trying to get people to watch it again, I guess. Here's the pitch. Gets away from the catcher. Runners advance to second and third with 2 away. 2-0 count to Bowen. 18 runs across here in the bottom of inning number 1. Been to a Dodgers game in the city?
I went to some of the Big 12 games in the late May part of it when they had the Big 12 tournament up there. That gets away again. Nope, nobody scores. But the way they had to abbreviate their schedule and change what they were doing, I may make some in September. So because they're ending a series tomorrow, I believe. And I couldn't have been here today had I known about that. So.
Popped up foul territory will drop right in front of the Hobart dugout. 18-0, so it's 3-1 count to Bowen with 2 away. Bottom of 1, 18-0.
I even got a schedule here. Are you going to go to any ball games or get any tickets or anything like that?
No.
You don't even get to go to that stuff anymore. So
yeah, I barely have a chance to do anything. Here's hard hit ball, right field. That'll score a run. They hold up. Here's this, Dudley.
Oh.
That gives you a little bit of view of the Cordell schedule. 19-0. Hobart is on top. Runners at first and third.
Junior high softball. That's a different schedule than I got a picture of the other day. I got a picture the other day and showed we didn't play Hobart till later on this month.
Okay.
About the 18th in another week or so.
Yep. All right. So Coach Carney, they left a runner early to get that third out. So 19-0. Hobart scoring here in the bottom of the first inning. Score being brought to you by our friends at Equity Bank there in Cordell. We'll take a timeout. Back after this. Hobart and Cordell online. We're on the KTJS Facebook page and YouTube, Hobart Bearcat channel on YouTube, Cordell Blue Devil channel on YouTube, and oksports.tv.
Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart want you to know that they are so proud to be serving the people of our area. Community is very important to Tom and Kelly, and supporting the community is what they do. They are ready to be an advocate for all those in need of legal services. So trust Tom Talley and Kelly Woodson at Talley & Talley Attorneys at Law in Hobart when you need a legal advocate and an experienced lawyer on your side.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Everything you need and expect from a convenience store is always right here, waiting for you at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. Fuel, food, more drinks, more seats, more hours, and where Subway is open until 11 and our grill is open till 10. It's always quick and convenient when you make a stop at the Right Here C-Store in Cordell. How about a car wash? Our automatic car wash bay is quick and convenient too. Come see us at the Right Here C-Store, where we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils.
Right. All right, back here at Bronze Softball Complex, Chad Fox and Dudley Simpson, George Hoyle. We are watching right now Hobart leading 19-0, and we're batting in the top of the second inning. J.C. Funkhauser is pitching for Hobart. Swing and a miss a couple of times, and it's 0-2. Who do we got up to bat here, Dudley? Number 5.
Number 5 is, she's your catcher. I can't read your writing, though. So
There's a strikeout. It just went away.
Garrison.
Okay.
Yeah. See, when you get the bad copy, you gave me the bad copy. You probably got a good
No,
copy
I don't
down
have
there.
Who do we got at the plate? You have the Cordell lineup.
You want to see if you can.
We're
read
going to get
this
fired
also.
during the day one. Here, let me see that sucker.
I
Okay.
haven't got that far because I always transfer them to my own paper so I can
All
read
right.
my writing. Nobody else can.
Okay, Abby Brawler. All right, center fielder. Here's a 1-1 count inside for a ball. It's 2-1. I'll give it back to you. Hang on. Let me.
I'm used to the abuse. It's okay. So,
No, I am with you, man. We're in mid-season form here. It's 3-1. I'm being cajoled, or I'm being yelled at here. There's a strike, and it's 3-2 for not keeping the scoreboard right.
It's called harassment.
Harassment, something
Yeah.
like that. 3-2. 3-2 on away. Top of the second, 19-0 Hobart. There's a ball hit right, though. Nice play
Right
by
to the first baseman.
Meinert. Yeah. Made it just in foul territory on the run, and there's 2 away.
Now, this is your second baseman. She wears number 7. Don't know what. There you go. Hit right back to the pitcher.
Yep.
Ground her back to the pitcher.
That,
One up. Hey, 3 up and 3 down on what? 5 pitches? 4
Kaylin
pitches?
Holt. Yeah, Kaylin Holt grounds to the pitcher for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the second. Hobart back up to bat. It's 19-0. Hobart on top. Back after this. Score brought to you by Equity Bank and Cordell.
The all-new F-150 Ford truck is purpose-built from the ground up, redesigned to be the toughest, most productive F-150 ever. Check out the complete line of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Ford has low finance rates and big discounts, so see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford for a new or pre-owned Ford. You'll get the best deal and the best service a hometown dealership can offer. That's what you want and appreciate. And of course, at Wheeler Ford, we appreciate your business. Come see us, Wheeler Ford in Cordell.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a 4-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
The all-new F-150 Ford truck is purpose-built from the ground up, redesigned to be the toughest, most productive F-150 ever. Check out the complete line of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs at Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Ford has low finance rates and big discounts, so see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford for a new or pre-owned Ford. You'll get the best deal and the best service a hometown dealership can offer. That's what you want and appreciate. And of course, at Wheeler Ford, we appreciate your business. Come see us, Wheeler Ford in Cordell. Sonny's Express is now serving delicious Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they have a full-service grill in Roosevelt. Hunt Brothers Pizza is now available in Hobart, Roosevelt, and in Granite. Don't forget the delicious Subways at the original Sonny's in Hobart, plus a full deli. Sonny's Express, 5 locations to serve you, 3 in Hobart, 1 in Roosevelt, 1 in Granite. Remember, now a full-service grill and Hunt Brothers Pizza in Roosevelt. Make a stop today out of Sonny's Express.
All right, here we are. Chad Fox and Dudley Simpson, and we've got George up here just listening to this mess in progress. He might be our only listener, Dudley.
No, Shelley was because you
Yeah,
wouldn't give me
that's
the
right,
score
we got
notes.
two.
Cindy Banks was because we called her name, so I wondered why I was late. So I was late by design. So
Yeah, that was not his fault. All right, here we go. We are in the bottom of the second. Hobart is on top 19-0. It'll be J.C. Funkhauser and Carissa Smith up to bat. Tatum King is pitching for Cordell. Hobart 6-2, coming off a very busy Maggie Walker tournament. That's popped up and could be trouble, and it's going to drop for a hit. And JC stays at first base.
There's good pursuit getting out there to it. Might have been in the area that you let your fielders take it, but the Cordell girls did a good job getting out there. And then there's nobody to cover second base, so the hitter almost went on to second because there was nobody there. So.
Carissa Smith now will step in. Hallie Carney will bat next. 19-0. Hobart on top. Here's a pitch in the dirt for a ball.
I love the way the lefties get up here. They can walk out to that pitch.
They can get out
an extra step. As long as they stay in the box.
Yep. And there's a slap. Second baseman. Nice play. Tagged out J.C. Funkhauser. Throw to first, not in time. There's one away.
The little second baseman did a good job. Had that play in the first inning, and she didn't tag the base runner, and she went ahead and threw to first. But this time she smarted up, wised up. You learn this by playing right here.
I think we actually had a switch. Kaylin Holt is now at first base.
Yeah, they moved her.
I'll get you. Hang on a second here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know it.
I'm working in the dark. So.
Hallie Carney will step in. That one's outside to Hallie. 19-0. Hobart is on top here in the bottom of inning number 2 with Carissa Smith at first base. The 1-0 pitch popped up. It will drop into left center field, trying to get the force. The runner had to hold up, see if it was going to be caught. It was not, but she's safe at second. And that was, I think, Garrison now playing second base. We're trying to get her number here, Peyton Garrison. Is that?
She'll turn here in a little bit.
Yeah, is that number 5 is what we're looking for. Here's pitch. Swing and a miss. And I can tell you who that is in a moment.
Yeah, if she turns. Because we're at a handicap. When we had our fundraiser on Thursday night, some of the kids, they were there. I said, this is the only time the fans will get to see you without a helmet and shoulder pads, and then we can recognize you who you are by your face now.
That was a hard hit ball. Nice hit by Price there for Hobart to load the bases, and so some of the reserves getting to hit here. This will bring up the top of the order, which is still Megley Talley. Abby Simmons on deck, so a good hit by Price to load the bases for Hobart. There's a slap that'll go into center field. That'll score 1 run. It's going to stay 20-0, or go to 20-0, and Coach Carney holds things up here. And you hit that 20 mark, and you kind of made your point.
Playing that base running game right now, so you're going to learn to run the bases and be safe everywhere you go. So
20-0, 1 out. Hard hit ball, center field, that will drop, and it's 21-0. Another RBI for Abby Simmons. Brings up Reese Porter, and she could, well, the flag's not blowing much, is it, right now?
No.
I was going to say, she could still smoke one here out and clear the bases, and has that kind of power, Reese Porter. Bases are loaded. Called strike, inside corner.
Hey, it's the first time the Hobart kids didn't hit the first pitch to them. So these girls are doing a good job batting for Hobart. So
0-1, pitch high, ball 1.
Now they got to go watch the weather a little bit. I saw a lightning strike up toward the Corn Weatherford area, so it's way north of us.
That one's hit hard in. That'll go to the wall. And
1, 2. 2 runs in. Hold up.
Yeah, George flinched a moment ago, so he saw something.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. It just kind of sitting up there.
Yeah.
Runners at second and third with the 1 away, 23. Hard hit ball into left field.
That was a smoker. That was a well-hit ball.
Nope, called her out for stepping out, being out of the box.
Okay.
So there's 2 away.
She's going on and down the base path. She said, "I've got this one," and she did, but you got to stay in the box right there. The umpire's looking for anything to slow down the kids right now, so trying to get three outs right here. So.
Well, he doesn't get paid by the inning, so he's probably he's probably all right.
He said, "It's a ball game. You're going to pay me anyway."
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. 2 away. Runners at second and third. 23-0. Swing and a miss. And let's get you that youngster at the plate.
Ponytail's in the way of her number right here.
I think it's number 1 or 4.
Shake that ponytail a little bit. So. Not enough. 4. Yep.
And that's Brumbaugh. So Brumbaugh at the plate. And an 0-2 count to Brumbaugh.
Got runners on second and third, so scoring position for the Hobart Lady Bearcats.
Blown outside. So we have an 1-2 count with 2 away, bottom of the second. So Cordell will get one more bat attempt here in this game. That one.
Holding them up on the ball got loose. Do you think it could be a run rule?
Well, it could be. It could be, but
we're gonna
got to play them. Got to play the games,
right.
And
that's what. Sometimes you're not happy with the outcome. It depends on what your teams are doing, but the kids learn more from on-field experience than they do from practicing day in and day out. So
right.
Yeah,
that one's a ball. So 3-2. My phone is.
Game experience. That one got away and went back to the fence, but coach is holding them. Said, "No, we're not running yet." So
now people sending us. Oh, they're.
Next pitch comes in here. Ooh, swinging a foul tip.
So that goes back. Brumbaugh will get to first base, and so runners at first and third with 2 away. Strikeout on the strikeout. Yeah.
She swung and missed.
I got you.
Bases loaded, 2 outs right here in the bottom of the second. 23-0.
Mm-hmm.
When you let your team get to bat around, this is better than a batting practice event with nobody else here. So,
bases loaded, 2 away. The off-speed pitch is going to be hit foul, and that is number 14.
14, yeah.
And I'm telling you, I do not have a 14.
You got it on your list, maybe, but
Spencer, he has it as 24.
Well, they getting a lot of subs in here. Some of your not first-line players. So
that's hitting the center field. That's going to drop. So good for her. That scores a run. It's 24-0. Hobart, good hit. And that is 19.
12.
13.
12. 12 is your batter.
I don't.
I've got you confused. You want me to leave? Maybe you'll be better off without me here.
This is really bad. This is a couple of old geezers up here trying to read names and numbers.
Now, see, in the gym at Cordell, we got the geezer bench, but they've moved up here to the press box now is what you're saying now.
Yeah. George's not going to ask us to be a witness to anything. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
You can get 5 different descriptions now, no problem.
Tell you what. All right, pitch. Oh, swing and a miss, and that will be out number 3. So Hobart is leading 24-0. We know that. Left the bases loaded there in the bottom of the second, so that we know for sure. All right, last crack here for Cordell here in this first game. We'll take a timeout. Back after this score was brought to you by Equity Bank in Cordell. Back after these messages.
Getting ready for your next big paint party? Or even just freshening up an accent wall? Valspar pours the right mix into every can. That way you're guaranteed the right finish every time. Valspar has been helping people connect to the power of color for over 200 years. And on top of that, you'll always get Valspar paint at the right price too. So next time you're in the market for the right stuff in the right can, the right color, and the right finish, pick up a can of Valspar paint at the right place. C.H. Rogers Lumber Company in Hobart.
Rod and Dana Wald and Sons at Rod Wald Insurance and Hobart Farm and Garden are again happy to be Bearcat boosters. And Rod, of course, is the very capable voice of the Bearcats, wishing the best of luck to the coaches and players. Attend the games you can, root for the Bearcats. And farmers, when you need crop insurance, see Rod. He's been selling crop insurance for a long time, and he can and will advise you correctly on exactly what you need or don't need and when you need it. 726-2446, Rod Wald Insurance, just north of the post office in Hobart. And don't forget to come see us at Hobart Farm and Garden.
Okay, welcome back. First pitch, ground ball right to Bowen, and there is an out.
Batter was number 10.
Grayson Selman brings up Jaden Cawley.
Oh, little Selman, she's one of our cheerleaders.
Okay.
I got to introduce her the other night.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And this has happened. Yeah, we're getting a little bitty. Something just kind of squeezed up on us there north of Rocky.
It's okay. I need to wash my pickup. Foul ball back behind the screen.
0-2. We're in the top of the third. Last chance here for Cordell. We'll have a second game if we don't get too close to a lightning strike. So that's a strikeout for out number 2. So 2 away. Top of the third, 24-0. Hobart is on top. Top of the order, Abby Preby, third baseman at the plate. Outside, and it's a 1-0 count. 1-0 count. JC delivers a ground ball. Bowen, Preby hustling down the line. The throw is in time for out number 3, and that will end this one. 24-0.
I got you on that one now.
Okay, so we'll take a quick timeout, and they'll fire up game number 2. Stay with us. We're online, Facebook and YouTube, and oksports.tv. Glad to have you along. Chad, Dudley, and George back after this.
If you think you're paying too much for insurance, you should see Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency in Hobart. The Watkins Agency is an independent agency representing several companies, and Van will find you the best rate and the best coverage for the home, automobile, farm insurance, liability, whatever you need. Contact Van Sims at the Watkins Insurance Agency, 320 South Washington in Hobart. Give him a call at 580-726-5190.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of our student athletes. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has a play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finance, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Listen, friends, you sure don't want to miss the special replacement cow sale at the Hobart Stockyards on Saturday, May 15th at 10 a.m. Now, there's 250 young pairs, 50 replacement heifers, 35 bred cows, 30 breeding-age bulls. Bid online at lmaauctions.com, or for more information or to consign, call Rex 580-331-8547, 331-8547. Again, this big sale is Saturday, May 15th, 10 a.m. at the Hobart Stockyards, where Rex wants your business, and like he likes to say, he sure appreciates your business.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Friends, when you need appliances this year, come to Cordell and Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture, your Whirlpool appliance dealer. Washers and dryers, there's microwaves and stoves, refrigerators, freezers. Whirlpool is the absolute best. And Terry and Sarah service every doggone thing they sell. Always the lowest possible price, the best in hometown service. Whirlpool from Cordell TV Appliance and Furniture. It ain't hard to find. It's somewhere in Cordell.
The fish are taking the bait. You want to know what they're hitting on? Stop by Vintage and New Tackle in Hobart, Oklahoma. When it comes to catching the big ones, Vintage and New Tackle have all your sporting good needs. They carry all the latest lures, fishing poles, tackle boxes, and carry live bait. Vintage and New Tackle also has boating supplies, your one-stop shop for all kinds of sporting goods. Vintage and New Tackle, located in Hobart, Oklahoma. Look for them next to Molly's Donuts in Hobart.
Listen, friends, if you live in Ouachita County, getting a Cordell Beacon every week is a must. Be sure and get your copy. Get all the news from Cordell and other Ouachita County communities. Keep up to date on school activities. And check the ads from Cordell merchants and from other communities in Ouachita County. A long-time, very important part of Cordell and Ouachita County, the Cordell Beacon. Get your copy soon.
Where people come first. It's not just a slogan, it's how we do business. Bank of Western Oklahoma is as traditional as you know us to be, as strong and as stable as you trust us to be, and easy to work with as you need us to be. Come bank with us and experience the difference. 6 convenient locations in Cordell, Elk City, Weatherford, Gary, Visay, and Woodward. Bank of Western Oklahoma, where people really do come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Clinic Pharmacy of Cordell, a hometown family-owned and operated business, providing super quick and friendly service to Cordell and surrounding communities. Small enough to know you, big enough to serve your every need. Stop by to meet Chris and the Clinic Pharmacy staff, where our family knows yours.
At Corn Heritage Village, we're leading the way in patient care every day, every shift, all year round. We have rooms available right now for your loved ones. Care options include skilled nursing care, long-term care, Alzheimer's, dementia, and a whole lot more. We're a nonprofit facility since 1948. Experience the nonprofit difference. When you need us, we're here. Quality care from a staff that really does care. For more information, call Stephanie, 580-302-4554, 302-4554, Corn Heritage Village in Corn and Weatherford, communities of care.
Do you move to the sidelines when stocks are predicted to drop? Are you waiting for some of today's uncertainties to be resolved before you invest? Hi, I'm Phil Cleaver, your Cordell area Jones financial advisor. Trying to time the market as you miss some of the best days in the market. The truth is, attempting to time the market historically reduced investor returns rather than raised them. A good financial advisor can set up a consistent and smart investing strategy. Contact me today at 580-832-1106. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Cordell has Cordell and Ouachita County for over 50 years. Owner Jimmy Evans and daughter Farron and son Brandon are pharmacists that will take care of all your prescriptions and your over-the-counter needs. Evans Drug also has lots of gift ideas. Just a few include fragrances, jewelry, greeting cards, and now Evans Drug offers wedding registry and baby registry. Trust me, it is the only drugstore you're ever going to need. Come see Jimmy Evans and staff at Evans Drug in Cordell.
At First National Bank and Trust in Cordell, we believe in the strength of community support and working hand in hand to make a difference. We also believe in supporting the efforts of our kids. That's the reason we're proud to support the Cordell Blue Devils. The First National Bank and Trust of Cordell wants to wish the Cordell Blue Devils great success. We're real proud of you. Come by and visit with us anytime at First National Bank and Trust, 120 South Market in Cordell.
Energy efficiency means you are using less energy to do the same jobs, reducing your home energy waste and saving money. Here are some top tips to help you save energy and be more efficient. Change your light bulbs to LEDs, wash your clothes in cold water, clean or replace all filters in your home regularly, use your microwave instead of your stove when cooking, and defrost your refrigerator and freezer regularly. These energy-saving tips are brought to you by CK Energy.
CK is your energy.
All right, welcome back, Chad Fox and Dudley Simpson.
Yep, we're here and ready for another big ball game for the Hobart Lady Bearcats and the Cordell Lady Blue Devils.
Glad to have you along online here. It's game number 2. First one, 24-0. Hobart won big, and Jaden Bowen will start this one in the circle. J.C. Funkhauser will play third base for Hobart. Preby will step in with the Lady Blue Devils. And First pitch is a ball. So a 1-0 count from Jaden Bowen. Pitch inside, ball 2, a 2-0 count to Preby. Again, we're facing the north. We can have a pretty good bird's eye view of some storm activity north of us. That one's ball 3. So a 3-0 count to Preby.
And it's all moving off to the east, it looks like, and we hope it stays that way.
Yeah,
so.
Probably going to miss it here in Hobart, but again, it's out there. Here is the 3-0. It's ball 4 and 4 pitches.
Ooh. Base on ball. She took those and watched them real well. So.
Yeah, Preby at first base. Rest of Hobart's defense remains the same, except for, again, Bowen and J.C. Funkhauser switching spots. Porter behind the plate, Minard at first base. Hagelin is at second. Simmons at shortstop, Talley in left field. Smith is in center. And now Faith Funkhauser is in right. Swing and a miss.
Kimsey King?
You got it, Ramsey King.
Ramsey, okay.
Yeah, and then Jalen Todd is on deck. The bunt attempt is fouled off.
Come back. She got about halfway down to first base. She was watching it roll foul, but you got to keep moving until the official calls it foul, so no problem there. Did she square for a bunt or take a good swing at that? For a
bunt. Bunt attempt.
All righty, trying to advance the runner. That's good theory right there.
Yeah. So an 0-2 count to Ramsey. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's a K.
Oh, she looked at that one, kind of reached for that one now. So, what does the number 70 out there on your scoreboard mean?
That is set up for a time limit game.
Okay.
So it's just.
That's why I was asking if you were going to play for time or for score or what they were doing. So, and your next batter right here for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils is number 20.
Todd, yeah. So 1 away, runner at first base. 1-0 count to Todd. Here's pop-up on the infield. Hagelin makes the catch, round number 2.
She called it, didn't have to move. One step forward, and she was totally ready for that.
She got it. Snag that for you a second here.
Yeah.
Brings up Tatum King, who pitched the last game. Here's the first pitch with 2 away. Called strike, and it's 0-1 to King. Preby at first base. She drew the opening leadoff walk, but there's 2 outs now. Ground ball, slow roller. Addie is there off her knee and throws to first base for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the first inning. It is no score between Hobart and Cordell. Back after this, you're listening to Fox Radio Network. We are online, Facebook and YouTube, and OKSports.tv.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is Friday night, there's a Bank First nearby. Let Bank First put together a winning game plan for you. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Listen, friends, are you a regular customer at Clink Supermarket in Hobart? If so, thanks for your business. Maybe you haven't been in a while. Well, we're better than we used to be. Better selection, including many gluten-free items. Good produce and meat departments, excellent service, old-fashioned service. As a matter of fact, we still sack and carry out your groceries. Neil Hobbs and employees appreciate your business, and we sell all our products at the lowest possible price. So come see us soon and often. We're open every day. Clink Supermarket in Hobart. Kirk and Todd Duff and Shelley and Jolie at Power Plus Beef Genetics just east of Hobart are a 4th-generation farm and ranch family breeding Angus and A-plus cattle. Kirk and Todd are both Hobart graduates. Both are active in the community and church and a whole lot of other things. They're Bearcat fans, and they encourage you to support our youth in all their activities. Attend all the games you can. Proud to be Bearcat boosters, expecting another great year. So good luck, Bearcats and Lady Bearcats, from Kirk and Todd Duff, Duff Brothers Beef Genetics.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
All right, bottom of the first inning we go in game number 2. A 2-0 count to Megley Tally. No score. Hobart up to bat here for the first time in the second game.
And it's 5:30. Cindy, I'm right here on time now, so
yeah,
be proud of me here. So.
Yeah, it was all my fault. There is pitch outside, 3-0 count. So 3-0 count to Megley Tally. Abby Simmons is on deck. No score. Again, this is game number 2. First one went quick, a 24-0 win for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. Todd is pitching now. Jalen Todd is pitching. That's going to be into right field, so a leadoff single for Megley brings up Abby Simmons.
That's a well-hit ball, too. She smoked that one. There's not a lot of velocity, but it had good height and good power all the way to right field.
So King is at first base, and Todd now in the circle for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Megley Tally at first base, off-speed pitch. There goes the runner. Megley is there standing up, and a 1-0 count. Hits her in the face.
Got away from the shortstop that was there covering second. Hit the base runner, but she's already safely on the base, so that kept it from going on into center field and letting her get an extra base out of it.
1-0 pitch, called strike, and it's 1-1 to Abby Simmons. Reese Porter is on deck. Looking forward to more coverage of some softball. We got football coming up, and hopefully we can make it through a season. We've had, again, numbers are low everywhere. I think Hobart's only in the 20s. They're not having they don't have a bunch of numbers out, but Cordell again fighting to keep that 11-man game going, and we hope they do. There's a ball in the dirt, and Megley steals third base, and it's 3-1.
Then got to talk to Zane last week, and he's really excited about this. The kids have worked hard. He had a good group that worked Summer Pride.
Right.
They're early every day and was ready to go. Oh, that one gets away. Got somebody going to steal home plate, and 1 run in for Hobart.
All right, it is 1-0. Hobart on top. There is a walk. Abby Simmons at first base with nobody out. Brings up Reese Porter.
Like we were talking, Cordell's going to have a scrimmage this Friday night.
And runner advances to second. Reese takes a ball inside. So 1-0 count to Porter. And Simmons at second base. 1-0 lead for Hobart. Here's the pitch from Todd, and therefore a called strike, and it's 1-1 to Reese Porter. Yeah, that decision is tough. You got to determine if you're going to get to 8-man, you have to do it during a certain period of time. And I don't know. Oklahoma doesn't do this, but Texas and I think Ohio are the only 2 states that do. They play 6-man.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never
seen it either. But if you can't, you have to get to, like we were talking off air, you have to possibly get to a fall sport like baseball that you can play. Otherwise, that one's high and back to the backstop. So Simmons, Abby, goes to third base. 3-1 count to Reese. So it's tough. It's a lot of decisions that have to be made and affects a lot of things. Sometimes you have to ask kids in the hall if you come out and just field a team.
Yeah, come on out. And the thing of it is, as long as the players are there and want to play, enjoy it, and make everybody know how excited and happy you are, you'll have more people instead of riding around in their vehicle or going home to do homework. Come on out and play ball. They'll feed you and everything. So.
Yeah, represent your town, your school, and 3-1 count here. Therese is high ball 4, so runners first and third with nobody out brings up Lexi Meinert.
And I made that comment at the fundraiser. I said, these kids represent their towns well. Cordell represents them, and I know Hobart does too. And it's always enjoyable from my position to see them walk in. They're dressed the same. They're representing your school, and they're doing a good job of it. So.
Right. Yes, indeed. So it's a good tradition that needs to continue. There's a high pitch to Meinert for a ball. So 1-0 count to Lexi Minor. Runners at first and third, nobody out. Coach Carney's wanting to know why we didn't have a runner at second base on that pitch. Here's the pitch. That's hit into left field.
Catch it.
Going to be off the glove. That'll score Abby. It's 2-0. Runners go to second and third. They're going to send the runner from third. It's 3-0.
Good running effort. Good base running by the Hobart Lady Bearcats right here. So.
Bottom of the first, 3-0. And running was Pagan for Hobart for Reese.
From our vantage points, those clouds seem to be moving on east, and they're lessening as they go on east. So.
Have time called. Coach coming out for Cordell, talking to the catcher. That would be Garrison. Nope, that would be Selman. I can read the numbers correctly.
It's one thing from time to time, they don't have ponytails, you can read their numbers. Now that ponytails are long enough, it's hard to read numbers all the time. So.
All right. So Jaden Bowen will step in with nobody out. And 3-0 lead for Hobart. Here's pitch. Ground ball. Back up the middle. We'll go into center field. Meinert will score. And Bowen safe at first base. Another RBI brings up J.C. Funkhauser for the Hobart Lady Bearcats.
Now, we can't hear them in the dugout. John, do you think that this group's going, we got to score as many runs as we did last game instead of let's get this thing going big time? So that's just good camaraderie for your team right here. So.
Yeah, here's pitch. Outside for a ball to J.C. Yeah, we do have coverage of Cordell sports throughout the year. We're here in 107 The Zone on Facebook and the Cordell Blue Devil channel on YouTube, oksports.tv. There goes Bowen down to second base, and not in time to throw, so she's safe.
It's a good throw from the catcher to the second baseman. Good throw, but the runner made it safely to second. So.
Also, the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers got some softball from Mangum coming up. Scott Augustine will have the call there. Here's a ball going to be hitting just over the first baseman's head down the first base line. And JC hustling to second base. The run will come home, and the throw was in time, but the ball got away from the catcher, and JC goes to third. It's 5-0 Hobart on top.
She gets a triple on a couple overthrows right there.
So 5-0 in the bottom of the first inning. Hobart is on top. Hallie Carney will step in for the Lady Bearcats. Todd is pitching. Jalen Todd for the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. And the pitch slapped into left field for an RBI base hit for Hallie Carney. Coach's kit. And it's 6-0. Brings up Carissa Smith. And junior high game going on next door as well. Hobart and Cordell playing. 6-0 here in the high school game. In the bottom of the first of game number 2. Pitch is called strike to Carissa, and it's 0-1.
According to the scoreboard, it's 0-0 over on the junior high game in the first inning. So.
All right. Maybe on game number 2 as well. And Coach Trent and Coach Tompkins coaching over there for Cordell and Hobart respectively. It's high and outside to Carissa there, and it's 1-1 to Smith. 6-0 is the score. Hobart is on top. We're batting in the bottom of the first inning. Hobart won the first game, 24-0. Conference game for these two teams. Pitch outside, ball 2-1 count. Runner advances to second base, and Hallie Carney.
I don't see as many softball games as I would like a lot of times, but I know that if they get a good summer league going, they can learn a lot in summer league, and then it carries over into the fall. So I'm sure a lot of these girls got to play summer league softball, and so a new team and everything, they're getting things going both directions here.
Yeah. Indeed, they play now the quote high schools, not really sponsored by the high school, but the high schools, they have teams that play in July, and so these girls, a lot of them play a lot of softball. So that one's a walk. Ball 4 to Carissa. So Smith is at first base, and Carney's at second base, and Addie Heglin is at the plate. 6-0 your score. Pitch, low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Runners advance to second and third.
Well, there's no attempt to make a throw there, which is probably a wise decision all the way around. So
1-0 count to Addie. High and outside, ball 2. Megley Tally, top of the orders on deck here for the Hobart Lady Bearcats. 2-0 count to Addie. And the pitch. High and outside, ball 3.
Yeah, I knew pulling in out here, there's quite a few people watching both sides, junior high game and the high school game. So parking lot's pretty full, but there's room for more in case you want to come out. So
ball 4 will load the bases here with nobody out. Bottom of the first inning, 6-0 lead for Hobart, and brings up the top of the order, Megley Tally. Pitch to Megley, low and outside for a ball. Bases loaded. Hobart won the first game, 24-0, and Hobart coming off 3 games played on Saturday. Lost 2 of those games, actually. To Elk City in a close one. Navajo got them pretty good and beat Shattuck. It was the Maggie Walker tournament. Cordell also participated and got beat by Shattuck. Rain out on Friday. Kind of crammed everything in Saturday. 1-1. Here's the pitch to Megley. It's outside.
You got to appreciate what the coaches do. You get a little rain delay or something, and then they got to make it up. And they might play late. There's no definite schedule anytime you got ball games going. So.
Coaches agree and get after it. Here's pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. That'll score 2 runs. 8-0. A couple of RBI for Megley Tally.
That ball, like it had eyes, went right up past the pitcher. She's coming forward. It went northeast while she was going southwest, and nobody near second, so it went right through second all the way to center field. So.
Brings up Abby Simmons. Pitch is high. Runner still steals second and third. And a 1-0 count to Abby. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first.
Only got 8 runs in so far for Hobart here.
Pitch is high, ball 2. Reese Porter on deck. So Addie at first base. Hobart scheduled to play at home again tomorrow against Frederick. We'll try to do those games. We've got Cordell. Going to be trying to cover some of those games as well on the schedule. And got football.
The schedule you gave me shows that Cordell will be home tomorrow to Granite.
All right.
For a 4 o'clock game. So
tomorrow at 4. 3-1 count to Abby Simmons. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Ground ball chopper picked up by Preby. Runner nowhere to go. And now a run will score. It's 9-0. And everybody is safe.
Third baseman did a good job. She said, I got a force here. Realized it wasn't a force position because the base runner at third went ahead and scored, so there was no force. But she touched third base just to make sure.
9-0 lead. Hobart is on top. Reese Porter at the plate. Fouled back, and it's 0-1 to Reese. Lexi Meinert is on deck. But we'll have, again, football games. We hope throughout the season everybody can stay healthy and keep going. Here's 0-1 to Reese. Hit hard left field, and that will drop. And that will score a run. So 10-0. But again, those games will be on Facebook and YouTube at oksports.tv. oksports.tv is the main website that gets you to Hobart, Cordell, and Mangum, and get you all through to YouTube and Facebook and all the links right there.
That's what's nice. There's a lot of people who comment after games, I got to watch this or that, and then watch it on a replay. And you don't have to watch it live, but they can see it again. Oh, another one, well-hit ball to center field. Rolls to the fence now. So
2 more runs will come in, and an 2 RBI triple for Lexi Meinert. And it's 12-0.
Because there's a lot of kids that they might be playing, but then they can go home and watch the game after they get home after the ball game. I was in an area one time where they recorded the game during the game, and then they had a playback that same night after the ball game. So a lot of them would go home and listen to the playback of the ball game too. So.
Called strike to Jayden Bowen. It's 0-1. Meinert at third base. Nobody out. In the bottom of the first inning, it's 12-0. Hobart is on top. Ground ball into right field. Scores another run, 13-0. RBI for Jayden Bowen. Brings up J.C. Funkhauser. Hallie Carney is on deck. So Todd pitching for Cordell here. Trying to find an out. Bottom of the first. Called strike, and it's 0-1.
But all the Lady Bearcats are hitting the ball well, and so you're not going to keep it away from them. They get a chance, they're going to smoke it somewhere.
Yep. Pretty veteran team here for Coach Carney this season. Here's the pitch, off speed, ground ball right to Preby. Catches it, throws to first base. It gets past the first baseman, and runners will be at second and third with nobody out.
Preby made a good throw, but she was just a little wide east of the first baseman. First baseman tried to catch it, but that's why you play these early season games. You learn a lot from them, and you improve what you're doing every ball game.
Brings up Hallie Carney. Line outside for a ball with Carissa Smith on deck. Pitch, high and outside. 2-0 count to Carney.
And the junior high game back behind us, it says the guest is 3 and the home is 0. So
Cordell.
Depends on if Cordell's the guest in this one or not. So
sure they are. 3-0 lead. There is a hard hit ball by Carney. That'll score 2 runs. Carney rounds second. And she will go home for an inside the park home run. 16-0. Nobody out.
Those clouds are moving on east. I think we're going to be able to play the entire evening here, Chad. So.
All right. Carissa Smith will step in. Here's pitch. High for a ball. So 1-0 count to Smith. 15-0. Says 15. Yeah, 15-0 in the dirt. Ball 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. 16-0.
If they just listen to you, they can keep the score updated and keep it right.
I don't know about that, but 16-0. Hobart is on top. 2-0 count to Smith. Nobody out. Bottom of the first. 16 runs across for Hobart. High and outside. Ball 3 to Carissa. Addie Heglin is on deck. Jalen Todd pitching for Cordell. The pitch. Low and outside. Ball 4. So Smith is at first base.
Said, take your base. She turned the first base and said, if they're not looking, I'm going to steal second. So she didn't do it. He's telling her to stay on the base. So coach is waving her back. Said, no, get back there. Stay there. Not a problem. So.
16-0. Addie Heglin at the plate. Here's pitch. Low. Smith gets to second there. So 1-0 count to Addy. High ball 2.
That's just a little above the eye level right there, so that's a ball. No problem.
Price is on deck for Hobart. Ball 3. 3-0 count.
Pitcher's putting a little more pressure on herself. She's trying to pitch a little bit harder or faster, and he's getting the ball just out of the strike zone.
Ball 4. So runners at first and second with nobody out. Brings up Price.
Here comes Coach out to talk to him a little bit. Say, huddle up right here.
We'll take a quick timeout. Back after this.
When it comes to improving your quality of life after an injury or surgery, let our therapists at Elkview General Hospital help you. Our team provides both inpatient and outpatient services to maximize your recovery. You can count on Elkview Hospital's providers to deliver high-quality treatment with the latest techniques and state-of-the-art equipment. We're located just east of Elkview General Hospital in the North Hill Clinic building. Call them today at 726-2180.
Great Plains Bank, we're in the business of making your life easier, and we understand how tough it can be to strike the right balance between security and opportunity when rates are on the rise. With our new variable rate CD tied to Wall Street Journal Prime, you can have the best of both worlds. You get the security of a CD without the stress of worrying about market timing. And with rate floors, you get the upside without the risk. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at gpbankok.com. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here at Broad Softball Complex, Chad Fox and Dudley Simpson, 16-0. Bottom of the first inning, Hobart is on top of the Cordell Lady Blue Devils. Hobart has runners at first and second. Addie Hagelin at first. Carissa Smith is at second base. And here's the first pitch to Price. It's high for a ball. Advances the runners.
And if you hadn't been out to this complex, you've seen it driving by on the road. This is a nice ballpark. They got two good fields, a lot of facilities here. They got a little concession stand. You can sit under the awning and watch the game, either game, and watch it but in between also.
Junior high game going on here at the complex, as Dudley said, as well. That one's fouled back, and it's 1-1 to Price. 16-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody out. Hobart has scored a bunch today. Here's the pitch. Ball 2-1 count.
This was batting practice, right? That's what it was scheduled for. This was batting practice. I understand.
Yeah, conference game and
batting practice, run the bases and see what happens.
Pitch. Inside ball of 3. And I know some frustration there for Jalen Todd as well. She's been out there a long time. And
yeah. And when you don't have any outs yet, you start pushing it a little bit harder.
Yeah.
That's why the coach came out to talk to them, settle them down a little bit. Just play your game. That's all you can do right here. So.
Yeah, swinging a miss, and it's 3-2 to Price with nobody out. Pitch popped up in foul territory, and it will be beyond the fence. Count remains. Nope, should be an out, right? No?
That's only 2 strikes now.
Okay, so 3-2.
She only had 1, so yeah. Does it again, it could be an out, so.
Or is that just slow pitch? Maybe that's just slow pitch. Yeah, we're not even thinking straight there. So that one's a hard hit ball, and that is a hit. And that'll score another run. It's 17-0. Yeah, we're thinking slow pitch. That's my fault.
Right. You got me distracted here. So.
I got to catch up. I'm about 3 months late.
You've been on vacation all summer, have you?
So, I guess I have been. 17-0. Pitch, hard hit ball to right field. That'll score another run.
Go to the fence.
Price goes to
in the park home run right here, so he's going to let her score.
Yeah, 20-0. 20-0. Hobart is on top with no body out here in the bottom of the first. That will bring up 17, and I'm not sure I have a 17. Swing, and that's called strike, and I do not have a 17.
She took a good slow cut at that one, though, so. Should I swing or should I not swing? Yeah, I got to swing, so.
Pitch, the dirt.
Now the flag's moving a little bit. We got a little bit of a breeze.
Well, yeah, I got a front that came through, so coming the other way. It was coming from the south, so.
Cooling off now.
There we go. We'll take that. Woo, it feels now. We're blowing in. My goodness.
Not even be able to hear it in my headset.
Yeah. So we've got a change of wind direction. The front is hit Hobart.
Now, it wasn't that hot to start with, but it's a whole lot cooler now. So.
Yep, you got it. Pitch. Called strike, and it's 2-2.
No base runners for Hobart right now, so.
Bases cleared, nobody out. 20-0. Hobart is on top in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch fouled up in the air. Count remains 2-2. Smell a little bit of that water from up north.
And it's going to go east of. You guys got more rain down here at Hobart than Cordell has had. So.
Really? Okay. 2-2. Pitch. Low, ball 3. Three-two. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's a strikeout by Todd.
Out number 1.
Out number 1. Okay, 1 out. Bottom of the first. And now we're getting some players that, again, I have to get on Coach Carney. I just do not have.
He didn't get you a complete roster then, see. So.
Well, he guessed on numbers and was absolutely wrong.
Coach is under a lot of pressure, too. I mean, you're playing this many games, and who's healthy, who's not, and where you're going to play and where you're going to be. So
apologies. McMurray, he has her listed as 21, and she is not. 21. 2-1 count. Pitch. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Todd steps and throws, and there's 2 away.
Ooh, 2 up, 2 down right here after 20 runs.
Yeah, let's see here. It's 2 out, bottom of the first, 20-0. So this is the youngest, not the youngest, but this is the next young Carney in line. And the pitch from Todd. Hit in the air. Center fielder is there. Makes the catch for out number 3.
3 outs in a row right there.
That? So the top of the second whenever we come back. Back after this. This is Hobart and Cordell Sports. We're on oksports.tv.
Hey, Blue Devil fans, I'm Mike Reimer with Mike's Meats and Cordell. I have a great selection of fresh-cut steaks, roast, pork, and chicken, meat packs for every budget, and fresh ground beef every day. Bring your ice chest. The quality of meat and prices are worth the trip. I am a meat and more store. Besides excellent meat, we offer seasonings, kitchen gifts, and my beef jerky chips make a great snack. I'm located at 107 North Market Street, right across from the courthouse in Cordell.
Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal go-the-extra-mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie. at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Financial Consulting Incorporated has been serving Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas since 2005. We're a loan packaging company that works with over 50 banks to find the right financial solutions. Our services include packaging, placing, and servicing of SBA, FSA, conventional loans, and more. And we now have an office at 317 South Main in Hobart. See Tanner Heath or Derek Blevins to find out how they can help you. Phone Tanner at 580-515-3152. Financial Consulting, now open, 317 South Main in Hobart.
All right, Chad and Dudley here at quick 2 strikes here. We're batting in the top of the second. Off speed. Almost a called strike. And
that was a changeup pitch, wasn't it?
Peyton Garrison at the plate. And a 1-2 count. Jaden Bowen pitching for Hobart. 20-0, top of the second. Hobart is on top. Off speed again. Called strike, and it's a K. That'll sit down Garrison. Bring up Abby Brawler.
Oh, okay. See, some of these are new names to me and stuff like that, but her mama is one of the cheerleading coaches.
Okay. The ground ball, step and throw, and there's 2 away.
Pretty well hit ball to the third base side. Nice throw to first to get her out. So. Yeah, because I got to meet her mother at the Thursday night. So.
2 away. Off speed. Called strike. And it's 0-1 here. 2 away. 20-0. If this holds up, Cordell will have one more crack at it. So 1-1 count. That's ball 1. So 2 away. Top of the second. Ground ball, slow roller. Should be out. Number 3 is Minard steps on the bag, and it's 3 up and 3 down. So the bottom of the second is coming up. Hobart is on top. 20-0 over Cordell. Back after this.
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Friends, do you need a different ride, a different automobile? Come see Greg or Darla at Hobart Auto Auction. Good used automobiles at a fair price. A small down payment, then monthly or bi-monthly payments. Payments you can live with. You need to come get you a big old handful of genuine honesty from old Greg Barnes and tell him you heard his ad on the radio so he won't fire me. I need him. Hobart Auto Auction. Easy to find. Heck, it's in Hobart. For a great selection of cattle handling equipment, you need to come to Hobart and Hobart Farm and Garden. Check out these Aero-equipped portable chutes and the OK Corral portable corrals. At Hobart Farm and Garden, we have a complete line of cattle handling equipment, and we've got fly minerals, loose, and tubs. Do you need plumbing supplies? Yep, we got them. Paint and painting supplies, got them too. Vet supplies? Hey, we're your Browning dealer. Firearms, outerwear, and safes. We have vet supplies. You need a filter for your air conditioner. Got that too. And of course, a big line, a complete line of high-pro quality feeds, bulk and sack. Plus, fencing supplies. Hey, listen, if we ain't got it, you darn sure don't need it. If you do, we'll order it. Come see us. Great products sold at the lowest possible price with great service. And of course, a big thank you for your business. Home-owned and home-operated. Hobart Farm and Garden, South Hobart, Highway 9.
All right, Chad and Dudley here, back here, bottom of the second. First batter up to bat with J.C. Funkhauser. She hits into right field, gets double, brings up Hallie Carney. So Carney will bat from the right side here. And Hobart leading 20-0. Pitches, goes to the backstop. J.C. gets to third. So Cordell hosting Granite tomorrow. Hobart hosting Frederick tomorrow. Get out and support those teams. And
the weather's supposed to be nice like it is this evening, so no excuses not to get out and enjoy these. So.
1-0 pitch to Carney is high for a ball, so a 2-0 count to Carney. 20-0 is the score. Hobart is on top. Looks to sweep Cordell and get a couple of district victories. And again, if you're Hobart, there's a ground ball back up the middle for a base hit. And that scores JC. Makes it 21.
And on the junior high deal, it's still 3-0. Cordell on top in the third inning.
So much tighter game. And visitors on top next door. 3-0 junior high game. So Carissa Smith. No.
Number 4 or number 1?
Number 1. Pagan at the plate. Pitch from Todd. Is that 4? He's probably right there. Good grief.
Well, their ponytail stays in weight.
Yeah, Brumbaugh.
It's going to move here eventually. It looks like a 4.
Yeah. Excuse us there, Brumbaugh. Pitch. There goes Carney down to second base.
I think that wind's picked up enough. It ought to blow it out of the way so we can see that. So now, if we knew our players better, we wouldn't have that problem. That has a lot to do with it.
We're going to have to get a little better tip-top shape here.
It's early season for us, too, now. So.
3-0, yeah.
It is 4. I just now seen her turn them down.
3-1, yeah. Yeah, northeast wind now. How about that?
I'll take that anytime.
No kidding.
Nice cool breeze. Those clouds have moved off to the east. They're east of Colony now. They're getting over there toward Fort Cobb Lake. So
3-2 to Brumbaugh with Carney at second base. Fouls it off. Count remains full. 21-0 is the score. Hobart is on top. We're batting in the bottom of the second inning. Cordell will have the top of the third. Try to get some runs. Pitch. Ball 4. So Brumbaugh gets a walk. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. And that will bring up number 14.
Junior high game's over. 3-0 there.
Saw him, yeah. Loading the bus. And Cordell looks like they got the victory in the Cordell game. There's Coach Trent. He has stepped into the high school dugout. He said, "You're not having quite as good a day as I'm having here." But it's all right. Get the youngsters. Everything goes in cycles, so gotta get the
get them going, get them stronger. They get better every year.
You betcha. So. Ground ball picked up by Todd, and nowhere to go, and everybody's safe, and the bases are loaded.
A smart move. You go to get the lead runner at third base, and couldn't get that one, but now bases are loaded for the Hobart Lady Bearcats.
Brings up Megley Tally. Over the dugout, bases remain full. .21-0. Bases loaded. Ball in the dirt. 2-0 count.
Yeah, I was looking at the scoreboard and I thought, well, at 70 might mean temperature or something like that. It could be about the temperature now. So
it's dropped a little bit. So a 3-0 count to Megley Tally with the bases loaded. Nobody out in the bottom of the second inning, and Hobart is on top 21-0. Over Cordell, here's the pitch. High ball 4, that walks in a run. Gets an RBI from Megley, makes it 22-0.
just got to get some outs right here, Cordell. Just put a little pressure on them. But the way Hobart's been shaking them sticks today, they've been beating the ball pretty good. So.
Yep, brings up Pagan for Hobart. Pitch. Bases remain loaded. Ball went to the backstop, but Coach Carney said that's enough.
Yep. No need to steal now. We got it covered. So.
So 1-0 count to Pagan. Pitch. Called strike, and it's 1-1. Reese Porter is on deck. Pitch low. Ball 2-1 count. Two one count to Pagan. Bases are loaded. Pitch called strike. And it's 2-2. Smidge high, but again at this juncture in the game.
You reckon she was thinking about jacking one right here? So give me my pitch and I'll do it right here.
Wind blowing in though now. It'd be a little bit harder to do, but yep, that's ball 3. So count is full. 3-2. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Here's pitch. Ball 4. Walks in a run again, so it's 23-0.
I guess I still have an expense account. I can go charge my supper to you somewhere.
I guess so, yeah.
No problem. You're well known, so we got it covered. I understand.
Not for the right reasons. But
oh, okay.
So that one's fouled off, and it's 0-1 to Reese. Reese Porter, the bases loaded. And nobody out. 23-0 your score. Bottom of the second. Pitch. Low. Ball 1. So 1-1 count to Reese Porter. Todd delivers low ball 2. Two-one count to Reese. Jalen Todd delivers ball 3. Is that Thunder out here?
I think they're cleaning up over there on that other field.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cleaning up, picking up stuff, and packing up on the other side. So
3-1 pitch, fouled off. Count remains full. 3-2.
Yeah, I'm watching these pitchers and stuff, and they work hard. I mean, they're throwing, they're doing everything they can. And years ago, when we started fast pitch softball, they sent out some of the players from OU and gave a school out here. That's foul ball way over there out in the parking lot. Try to hit the Cordell bus with that foul ball. That was a well-hit ball, but it went foul. But they had about 4 players come out from OU, and they put on a little clinic, and there were several schools came to Cordell to show them the steps in pitching fast pitch softball.
Good.
And there's about 7 steps in a good pitch. So if you don't get to practice it a lot, you're practicing right now. So
yeah. 3-2 to Reese. Bases are loaded. And bottom of the second pitch. Fouls it off again.
Trying to hit the Cordell dugout over there. So.
3-2 pitch. Ball 4, another run, 24-0.
That was the score of our last game, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Brings up Minert.
Now, did you do that tournament last weekend?
Nope.
The Maggie Walker
tournament?
tournament?
Walker, no. It was a busy tournament. We great crowd, great tournament. They got rained down on Friday, pushed a lot of games on Saturday. This is our first game for Hobart and Cordell. Pitch fouled back, and it's 1-1.
The only time we get to see each other unless it's in a tournament somewhere or something. So, well, Cordell will have a full week. You had a Hobart today, Granite on Tuesday, then Blair on Thursday, then we go to Sentinel on Friday. So 4 games this week for Cordell.
Gotcha. Popped up. Going to be fair, foul.
Foul ball.
Foul.
Foul ball.
So So 1-2 count to Lexi Meinert. And I want to say there's one out now because they sent a runner early. No? What? Yes, they did. So there's one away.
Yeah. See, they were listening to you. See, they turned it on the deal when you mentioned it. So.
Yep.
So get it back in.
It's a hard hit ball by Meinert.
Oh, bases loaded for the Hobart Lady Bearcats right here.
Jaden Bowen. Let's see if they. One away. Anyway, bottom of the second. Ground ball back up the middle, and it's going to be 25-0. And now I'm sure we're going to have a runner leave early again. Yep, so that's going to be out number 2 here in just a moment. It's 25-0. Hobart is on top.
Oh.
So there's out number 2. And
she left early, so she's out.
Yep.
Okay.
So JC will step in. Runners at first and second with 2 away now. In the bottom of the second, here's pitch. Popped in the air.
Somebody catch that one. No, trying to hit us.
Almost.
Come up here toward the press box. You need to talk nicer about her, Chad. She was going to get even with you on that.
That's right.
Now,
so that one count to JC. Hard hit ball into right center field. That's going to score another run.
Go to the fence.
And it's 26.
He's going to hold her up there. So.
And let's see if they do it for out number 3 here for Jaden. He hasn't pointed yet. And Hallie Carney is at the plate. Pitch in the dirt. 2 away. 26-0. Hobart is on top. So Cordell find this third out. Get up to bat here in the top of the third. Here's pitch. Ground ball. Slow roller. Picked up by Todd. Throws over to first for out number 3. All right. Top of the third we go. Last chance here for Cordell. Back after this. This is Hobart and Cordell Sports on oksports.tv.
Your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart is Jack Hogg, and Jack is once again proud to be a Bearcat booster. Support our youth in their many endeavors, and for insurance, be sure and call on Jack Hogg, a successful and experienced agent representing a strong company. Insurance for the home, automobile, life insurance, specialty coverage, investments. Jack Hogg takes care of his customers. See Jack today, your Farmers Insurance Group agent in Hobart. Phone 580-726-3077 at 901 South Main in Hobart. Billy and Lori Robbins at Hometown Pizza in Hobart are plenty proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters. Now at Hometown Pizza, our pizza is good. It's really good in our salad bar. It has truckloads of fantastic food. Do you like calzone? Hometown Pizza's calzone, it's the best. Enjoy great food and service from Billy and Lori and staff. Call us your order 726-2225. And once again, good luck Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from the Robbins family at Hometown Pizza in Hobart. Phone 726-2225. If you need a plumber or a service technician, you need to call Jeff Hohenschel at Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Now, Jeff does all types of plumbing work, minor to major, plus service work and installation of heating and cooling systems. Jeff works on heat pumps and refrigeration systems. Whatever your problem, if you need service or a new system, call Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air in Mountain View. Give him a call at 347-2857, 347-2857. Jeff's Plumbing, Heat and Air, supporting area students.
All right, here we go. Top of the third inning. Last chance here for Cordell. First pitch is fouled off for a strike. It's 26-0. Hobart is on top and just have had the bats just smoking hot today. Won the first game 24-0. And let's see here. We have
22 or 24?
22. And that is Long. Raylan Long.
Foul ball right at you right
It
there.
was coming toward me. Yes, to me. So it's a 1-1 count to Long. Pitch off speed, high for ball. Two-one to Long. Here's pitch. outside for a ball 3, a 3-1 count. It's 26-0. We're batting now at the top of the third inning, and again, this would be a run rule if it ends here in 3 outs. Pitch called, strike 3 or strike 2.
Strike 2. You was trying to get her out of there.
Well, she did.
She fouled one off. They didn't have her marked down.
That's right. So there's one away. Yeah.
She is away.
Okay, number 14 steps in. Jaden Colley.
I'm glad you can read that.
Ooh,
I had a hard
boy,
time
it is
reading
tough.
it, so.
I should have asked for a different.
2 balls. 2 balls and no strikes.
That is probably not right. I am not saying that right. Jaden, well, I know that. Jaden is at the plate. 2-0.
2-1.
2-1, all right.
She took a good cut at that pitch right there. Good
Dudley and I will take a roster test before the next game, I promise.
If I can get one that's legible, I'll put it on my paper.
You can see
and
it.
I can read it. And even if I pronounce it wrong, I'll think it's right.
There you go. 2-2. Ooh, just outside for ball 3. 3-2. The old off-speed floater.
Hung a finger on that one. Hung a finger when she pitched it. So
3-2. Pitch. Called. Strike 3, and there's 2 away. Hobart out away from doubleheader sweep. Brings up the top of the order in Abby Preby. So Preby at the plate. 2 away. Pitch off speed outside for a ball.
she's got a big changeup. When she slows that thing down, it's a dramatic changeup there. So that's good practice, good pitching when you can do that. So.
1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 to Abby. 2 away in the top of the third. Cordell down to their final out.
Wind has shifted more out of the east now, so it's not blowing straight in on us. So still a nice, cool evening.
Yes, it is. Nice.
Maybe we ought to play a triple header tonight. Play while the weather's good. So.
2-1, ground ball, foul. 2-2, two-way deuces. Again, stay tuned for more coverage. If you follow us on Facebook on KTJS or 107 The Zone, you'll be able to keep up off speed outside for ball 3. Also, if you subscribe, which we encourage you to do, to the Cordell Blue Devil channel on YouTube and the Hobart Bearcat channel on YouTube, if you subscribe there, called strike 3 for the game winner. Hobart wins the second game 26-0, won the first game 24-0. But subscribe on YouTube, and then whenever we go on live with the video, you are notified, and you will not miss anything on YouTube and Facebook. So we are going to pack things up and wrap this mess in progress up and get better at what we do.
There's room for improvement. Maybe not much, but there is room for improvement. So.
And our first game is in the books. First 2 games, and just stay tuned. We'll follow more of Cordell and Hobart softball in the very near future. And again, football is coming up too. So everybody just encourage the youngsters to get out and play if they can, want to, have fun. As Dudley said, just get out there and have some fun. And
get out and enjoy it, because we enjoy watching you play. I mean, win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. We're here to support you because you represent our communities well, because you always can see Hobart coming into a gymnasium or an athletic field event like this. And the Lady Blue Devils and Blue Devils do a great job too. So that's on the coaches, and they do a super job. So tell them thank you.
For all of our sponsors, we have a bunch. Both Hobart and Cordell, thank you very much. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Thanks to Dudley Simpson. Apologize for letting him know he was supposed to be here at a different time. And we'll talk to him and you guys next time. Hobart and Cordell Sports on the radio, on Fox Radio, and also OKSports.tv. Have a good night.